Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be discussing the amendment of pleadings. We will break down the process, explore the changes under the new rules of court 2021, and look at the relevant practice directions for amendment of pleadings. Before diving into the amendments, let's briefly cover what pleadings are. In lawsuits, pleadings are formal documents submitted by the parties setting out the important facts of their dispute to support their claim or defense or their counterclaim. These documents form the foundation of the legal issues to be determined in the case. Amendments to pleadings may be necessary to correct factual inaccuracies or errors or to introduce new facts or legal issues that have emerged. Amending pleadings ensures that the court considers the most accurate and relevant information for a fair adjudication of the case. The new rules of court have significantly reformed civil litigation procedures in Singapore. One key aim is to promote the just, expeditious, and economical resolution of disputes. The rules emphasize greater case management powers for the courts and a simplified approach to civil procedure. Under the rules of court 2021, the provisions for amending pleadings are found in Order 9, Rule 14. The rules allow amendments to pleadings by consent. If the other party does not consent, then the party wanting to amend the pleading has to take out an application with the court to amend the pleading, and then there will be a contested hearing where both parties, lawyers, argue why the amendment should or should not be allowed. Amendments are generally allowed so long as the party making the amendment pays the legal costs to the other party to make any consequential amendments to that other party's pleadings. The overarching principle is to avoid prejudice to the other party, and amendments that cause undue delay or disrupt the orderly conduct of proceedings may be refused. Practice Direction 60 of the Practice Directions provide detailed guidance on the amendment process, including the following points. Number 1. A fresh copy of the document with the amendments included must be prepared, regardless of the number of amendments and length of the amendments sought to be made. Number 2. The number of times the pleading has been amended must be indicated in brackets. For example, if the party is amending the statement of claim, then the amendment document should state Statement of Claim, Amendment Number 1. There should also be a box on the top left corner of the pleading specifying whether it is by order of court or by consent. Insertions into the pleading, that means adding new words, have to be underlined, and deletions, that means deleting any words in the previous pleading, have to be struck out, that means cancelled with a line in between. The following colors must be used to indicate the history of the amendments in the pleadings. Black for the first round of amendments, red for the second round of amendments, green for the third round of amendments, blue for the fourth round of amendments, and brown for the fifth round of amendments. The amended pleading must then be filed with the court and served on the other party. Even with the new rules of court 2021, case law still plays a significant role in guiding amendment applications. The court will generally consider factors such as the stage of the proceedings, the nature of the amendment, potential prejudice to the other party. In some instances, the court may allow late amendments if they are necessary to do justice between the parties, even if they cause some delay. However, the court will not allow any pleading to be amended less than 14 days before the commencement of a trial, except in a special case. Here are some practical tips when considering an amendment. Number 1, act promptly. The earlier you amend, the less likely the court will refuse your application. Number 2, be clear and concise. Ensure that the amendments are focused and avoid making unnecessary changes. Number 3, prepare for objections and a contested application. If the other party opposes the amendment, be ready to explain why it is necessary and fair. Now, that wraps up our discussion on the amendment of pleadings under the new rules of court 2021 in Singapore. Understanding these changes and the relevant practice directions can help you navigate the civil litigation process more effectively. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.